So this is going to be a beginner's guide on how to buy and trade meme coins without fees. So normally when you trade meme coins on a platform like BULLX, which you might see a lot of, the big YouTubes like Orange and Red with the Bag Show, the issue with BULLX is it's mainly like a pure kind of trading platform. So there's usually a very high fee of 1% for every trade, every buy and sell you make on the platform. Now this might not seem like much, but 2% buy and sell, if you're trading a $10,000 position, that's $200 going straight to BULLX on fees. So instead of using these platforms such as BULLX that might take a lot of money when you're a newbie, I'm going to show you exactly how to buy and sell meme coins on Jupiter and Raydium. This is mainly for newbies that don't fully understand it or are just getting into the space. So this is kind of like a beginner's video. So first of all, what you're going to want to do is actually go ahead and make sure you have filled up your Phantom wallet with Solana. Because this video, I'm not going to be showing you exactly how to install Phantom or whatever wallet you're using to trade meme coins on. You're going to want to go ahead and fill up whatever wallet you're using. It could be Phantom, it could be Moonshot, it could be Soulfly, anything like that. You're going to want to fill up your address, which this is this Solana address over here. You're going to want to send money over to this Solana address. And so once you've filled up your account with Sol, now, first of all, the first platform I'm actually going to be showing you is Raydium. Now, this is the main platform for trading meme coins. Now, to actually find the contract addresses for, tokens like that you're interested in buying. So let's say, for example, you want to find them with. Now, you need to make sure that you actually find the correct token. Now, to find tokens, we're going to be using Dex Screener. So just go over here to the search button. And now you can actually go over here and search for a specific token. So for example, me personally, let's say I want to buy WIF. I can search WIF. Now, as you can see here off the bat, we're getting some random tokens. Now, these aren't actually the WIF tokens. Now, first of all, as you can see, this is 500k market cap. So we know there's something incorrect with this, and 4.1k volume. Like a lot of newbies might search this up and think, oh yeah, this is the WIF token or something like that. But yeah, the WIF token isn't here. If we search up the ticker, now we can also put the $sign at the start here, because this is the actual WIF. So you need to make sure you actually get the ticker correct, because this is the actual WIF ticker, which is with the $sign here. Most tokens do not have the $sign at the start, as you can see here. So little things like that you've got to make sure you get correct as well. Or of course, we could just search up dog with hat, making sure that we don't have any spaces or anything like that. Because if we have spaces, we might have an issue here. As you can see here, we're seeing incorrect tokens as well. Make sure you're searching for tokens properly. First of all, you want to open up the token. And then you want to go over to, here, like basically you want to scroll down and you will see here where it says pair with and Sol. And I'm going to quickly explain what these are. So this is the Sol address. This is where the actual Sol is stored. So you don't want to copy this. This is the pair address. Now this is for the actual trading pool pair address. So there will be different pair addresses. So when you're trading on Raydium, or Meteora, which is like used by Jupiter as well, this will have a different pair address. But the actual address to buy and trade the token is this ticker address here. You see where it says $sign WIF? This is the actual address, the actual contract address that we need to copy in order to buy and sell the WIF token. Now you can actually go up here and copy it from here as well. So you can copy the WIF token address from here as well. But now we just go over here and we paste this in. As you can see here, paste it in, add it, and now I can choose the amount of WIF that I actually want to buy. So if I want to buy 0.1 WIF, I just click that, and as you can see, that has come up as 19.89 WIF. Now, before I actually swap this token, let me just go over a few things. So first of all, we have the transaction fee. Most of you guys don't need to worry about this. For the most part, this will be set to a standard fee that's gonna be fine. Sometimes you might have to increase this during times where they are where there's a lot of transactions going on, but for the most part you don't need to change this fee. Like, you can just leave it, like 99.9% of the time you can just leave the fee set to whatever it is. You can sometimes reduce it a bit, but I wouldn't reduce it because, you know, transactions might not go through. But yeah, here as well we also do have the slippage. Now slippage is basically like a way of seeing the basically when you buy a token, there it's basically a way of setting the volatility you want for the specific token you're buying. So as you can see here, there's a minimum received amount of WIF that comes up here. So this is based off of my slippage. So this is the minimum amount of WIF that I will receive per 0.1 sol based on the 6% slippage that I'm using. So normally for a token like WIF, the larger the market cap and the less volatile the token, the more you want to reduce your slippage. For a token like WIF, I can happily set my slippage to 0.1% or 0.5%, for example, and that should go through. The issue with setting your slippage to something like 50% is that when tokens are trading, you know, extremely like fast, like it's not the fact that you should you know, like, okay, but let me explain it. Basically, when tokens are trading extremely fast, like FAFO here, for example, when there's a lot of volatility, you might want to increase your slippage. Like, you might say, okay, let me increase my slippage to like 25%, 30%, etc. But when tokens are not volatile at all, you want to reduce your slippage, because if you trade a token like WIF, for example, on a 50% slippage, you will get sandwiched. So you will most likely end up receiving the minimum amount of WIF, so half the amount that you actually expect to receive at this given price. So, you know, you don't want to set your slippage too high. Just set it to 0.5%, and then from there we can actually go ahead and we can swap the token. Now, now as you can see, it comes up with the transaction. Now all we have to do is hit confirm, and yeah, everything is good. And then we can check the transaction. As you can see here, we've swapped our 0.1 sol for 19.89 WIF, which is what we expected. So this went perfectly. Now, of course, if you want to go ahead and sell the token, you can actually go back here. We can click max, and we can swap the token over here. And now we can click confirm. Now this helps because when we're trading through Raydium, you just take slightly smaller fees when trading, when swapping tokens through Raydium compared to swapping tokens through a trading bot like BULLX NEO, for example. But for the most part, if you're aggressively trading tokens, you're going to be using BULLX NEO, Photon, stuff like that all the time. But yeah. And as we can see here, let me just open up the transaction. Yeah, as you can see here, I've opened up the transaction and we've swapped 19.89 WIF for almost 0.1 sol. Very, very close. It's just that Raydium also does take their own, little fee as well. But very, very close to what we put in. Now, as well as that, if I want to buy and sell tokens on Jupiter.ag, which is actually like I'll say slightly even better than a Raydium, mainly because it basically what Jupiter does, it routes your transactions between multiple pools to help you find the cheapest price. So now, as you can see here, when I'm on the actual dog with hat, when I search up for a dog with hat, there were several pools coming up. These are all for the same contract address, as you can see here. The same contract address here. This is the dog with hat contract address, but there's several pairs coming up here for the same contract address. So these are all different pools that we can trade, all different liquidity pools that we can actually trade and buy the dog with hat token with. So now with these different pools, the issue is here there's some like arbitrage, so because some of these are slightly different prices. So by routing through Jupiter, I'm able to get the cheapest price for the specific token that I'm buying, because it's able to kind of look at the different pools and try and find me the cheapest price. So I can actually just copy the dog with hat contract address here, copy it. I'm gonna go over here and open it, paste this in, and then I can choose to buy maybe 0.1, and as you can see here for 0.1, I'm getting 20.017 dog with hat. Now this is actually slightly more than what we had when we wanted to swap with a Raydium. Now of course this could just be due to price changes, of course, but remember when we were swapping with Raydium it said 19.89 or something like that, and the fee for Jupiter is also very, very cheap at 0.005 sols, so really good. And as you can see here, we're going to route through three markets. We're going to be routing through Meteora, Zerify, and Lifinity. So as you can see, it's constantly checking, trying to optimize our transaction to find the cheapest price. But yeah, I can just click swap here, and also you can also change the slippage as well through here as well. So swap here, click confirm. I can view that transaction. Let me just reload it. And yeah, this is the transaction hash. Now, as you can see, it's a lot more complicated since it went through the Jupiter aggregator. You see there's a lot more going on. And this is because we have used Jupiter to help us find the cheapest price for a specific token. So by using Jupiter, we've been able to save some money by allowing it to optimize and find the cheapest transaction for us. And as you can see, we also set your slippage on Jupiter as well by simply just going over to simply clicking. You see here it says Ultra. You want to go over and click manual here. For the most part, Ultra will be good for most tokens, but let's just go over to manual, and we can actually go and set our slippage. Yeah, you can just change your slippage by clicking this gear icon over here, and now you can actually go ahead and set your slippage to 5% or whatever. And there's other features that you can use as well, but we're not going to be talking about those right now. But yeah, Ultra for most newbies is perfectly fine. It should, it's going to go, transactions should go through, so you can just use Ultra and you should be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to be going over the actual cons of using Raydium and Jupiter versus an actual trading platform like BULLX. Now the first issue is obviously if I wanted to sell a limit orders, let's say if I wanted to take profit level at 1.4 billion market cap on Dog with Hat. Now this is very easy to do on BULLX, but on platforms like Raydium you can't even set a limit orders. On Jupiter you can set a limit order with the trigger function. So if I put in a whiff, yeah, I can't set a limit order through Jupiter, but obviously so I want to sell my whiff for I can choose the price in Sol to set my limit order, but for the most part these trading bots, it's a lot harder to set limit orders and stuff like that. It's just a little easier sometimes to use a platform like BULLX to set your limit orders as well. And also I would say is you can't buy pump funds on Raydium. I think on Jupiter you can actually buy pump funds through you can actually buy routes through pump fund for you, and it's a super cheap fee. But yeah, overall this was just a guide on showing you how to exactly trade tokens on these platforms, so you can trade at lower fees. This was a request that was asked by someone, so if you guys have more requests on video ideas that I should make, leave them below and I'll make them for you. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. As well as that, make sure you check out our Discord and our Telegram below. Make sure you join those. Our Discord is popping right now. And lastly, if you want the best Dex screener filters, so as you can see, the platform here we use was Dex screener. We want the best Dex screener filters to find 100 X's every other day, and the best BULLX NEO filters. Go down to our website in the description, submit your email, confirm your email, and we'll send you those. But yeah, honestly, have a great day, and peace out.